Oh, hello guys, how's it going? Back with another video, as you can tell, and we're back with Repro Quest Part 4. And in this video I'm going to show you some more reproduction games that I've got in my collection. Two for the Sega Master System and one for the Sega Megadrive, which I actually forgot to include in the last video, being a dumbass that I am. But yeah, so I'm just going to move on to the Master System games first. And then I'll get on to the Megadrive one because it's a little bit quirky. So the first Master System game I've got today for you guys is Hook. Now this game, it plays awful in the NES. I think everybody will remember it from the NES. Also the Game Boy version as well, which I actually prefer to the NES version, to be fair. But the Master System version was actually initially going to be released on the Sega Master System, however it was shelved for whatever reason. And there is a prototype out there of this game, and I think somebody managed to get a hold of it to make a load of these reproduction games. But yeah, this is quite a difficult one to get a hold of. It's not on eBay very often, but you can find it in some sites. You can get it on SMS Power occasionally. It pops up, and there's some Sega Master System sites, you know, dedicated to games like that you can get this game on. This game in particular, I have to say I'm actually pleasantly surprised. It's actually very good. Compared to the NES version, which we all know the hit detection was absolutely god-awful, the music was terrible, the gameplay was awful, the levels were horrible, and I just hated the game in general. But this game, it plays a lot like it, however, it's much more refined, and pretty much everything the NES throws at you, this takes it, fixes it, and throws it right back at you, which is a much better version. So it's not often that there's Master System game versions of NES games out there that are better. This one is. So I'm pleasantly surprised. It just looks better, the music's much more catchier, and I highly recommend picking this up. If you're a Master System fan, definitely try and find this game if you can. Unfortunately, my version doesn't have the manual. You can get versions of this with the manual, they are out there, but the cartridge looks the part, so that'll do. You know, 1 out of 2 ain't bad. And yeah, so Hook for the Master System, that one's out of the way. Now the next one, which I just recently got through actually. I recently got through the post. Now I know nothing about this one, so I really shouldn't be doing a video on it. But I know nothing about this game. Ricky does. It looks a little bit like a Tetris game to me, and that game is TheRyanshand. I got this through the post, it must have been like a couple of weeks ago, 1 or 2 weeks ago, something like that. Ricky, again, sent me the link to this listing on eBay, and he's already got one in his collection. He got one a while ago. And we both collect Master System reproduction games. And this one popped up, and I asked him, if it pops up on eBay and you see it before I do, can you send me the link? Because obviously I'm interested in getting it. And he did that, so good on you, Ricky. Thanks very much, my man. So yeah, TheRyanshand. This is complete as well, which is awesome, and it's in absolutely pristine mint condition. So, you know, you'd be hard pushed to find a copy other than that, to be honest. And there's 2 manuals there, and the manuals are really well done. I'll show you sort of little bits and bobs. I'm not sure if you can really make that out. I can't tell what this camera's shooting right now. I know it's shooting me, but I hope it is. I'm going to go back and watch this video. You'll not know if it has or if it hasn't, because I won't upload this video otherwise. If it's uploaded, success. But yeah, so anyways, TheRyanshand, which I got off of eBay, and it cost me a whopping, I think it was like £70 or something, which I know is a lot of money to pay for a Master System game, especially one that's it's not an official release. But this game is the only version of this game that you can get. You can't get it on any other system. And I'm really pleased to have it in the collection. It's a really well done reproduction. I have to say, the cover looks the part. It would have been better if they had Sega along the top here, but aside from that, it really does look the part, and I'm very impressed with it. So, TheRyanshand, know nothing about the games. I'm not going to talk about gameplay. Obviously, I can't because I haven't played it. But yeah, it looks a little bit like Tetris. I could be wrong. Or what's that game? Is it Boulder Dash or Digger T Rock? Something like that. Looks a little bit like that. So I kind of hope it is, because I love those games. But yeah, so TheRyanshand, really pleased to get that in the collection. Right, moving on to the last game of this video. Now this one I've had for a while. I can remember getting it off of eBay, but... Water break. I can remember getting it off of eBay must have been about roughly about a year and a half ago. And I did include it in a video. I did include it in our pickups video. I can remember doing that, but for the purpose of this series, I'm going to include it in this one. And this game is cartridge only, but it is Mortal Kombat 5. Now you'll be thinking, what the actual fuck? And yeah, fair enough, and that's what I was thinking when I bought it. I seen it on eBay and it was going for like £9, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to take a punt on it. And it's like it's in this, I don't really know how to describe it. This is not really like a donor cart. It's got a weird thing on the side here, I'm not really sure what that is. It looks like a Megadrive donor cart, but it's not. You can tell from the back. It's like a cheapy second-handy kind of crappy thing. But it works just as well, which I was quite surprised about, to be fair. I kind of was half expecting it wasn't going to work when it was on its way to me. And it took a while to get here. It came from Russia, so you can imagine I was a little bit concerned. But it came here, worked absolutely fine, and the game itself was, I didn't know anything about it. I just knew it worked. And I was like, okay, well, I'll take a punt on it, £9, why not? The game itself is actually Mortal Kombat Mythology's Sub-Zero. Done for the Megadrive, and I have to say I'm actually quite impressed with it. I'm quite impressed with it. It actually plays a hell of a lot like the PlayStation version, believe it or not. It's not obviously as clean looking, it's not obviously as like graphically enhanced as the PlayStation version was, well, for back in the day. And the music as well is very repetitive. But the gameplay uses the sprites out of like Mortal Kombat 2, I believe. For the Sub-Zero character and Scorpion character as well. So it uses the sprites out of that. The controls are a little bit slow, but you kind of get used to it. If you're used to playing Mega Drive for a lot of games, you'll notice as well. Like if you play modern games, then switch back to Mega Drive games, you'll notice the controls are a little bit slow in quite a lot of the games. It's a bit like that. It is a little bit slow and a little bit laggy. But it's fantastic, it's a lot of fun to play. I actually quite like Mortal Kombat Mythology, and if you like that game, I would highly recommend getting this if you can find it. I'm pretty sure there's better looking versions of it than this, because that is pretty much it. But it's not a bad game, and I actually highly recommend picking this up if you can. So, Mortal Kombat 5, secretly Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero for the Mega Drive. But yeah, so that's it guys, that's the Repro Quest Part 4. Thanks very much for watching, take it easy, please rate, comment and subscribe. And yeah, and all that good jazz. I'm going to take another water break. So yeah, it's sunny here today, so I'm probably going to go out and have a little walk about. Off work today, so that's good. And yeah, so that's it guys, take it easy, and I'll see you soon. See you soon for another video. Hopefully I'll have a Repro Quest soon. I'm keeping my eye on some reproduction Master System games at the moment. You never know, they might be snapped up at some stage before I get a chance to get them, but fingers crossed. They won't be, so there'll be another video in this series coming soon, hopefully. And there'll be more episodes as well, there'll be collections videos. There'll be more on the way, so hang about with us guys and we'll get there. But thanks very much for watching and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.